Welcome back, Just Huddle. I'm here with Wayne Chrebet. Out of all the coaches, which coach left a mark on you the most? Which one's influenced your career?
I played for a couple head coaches. Parcells, people ask me, what about Parcells? Great motivator, great coach, X's and O's wise. It's tough though.
Yeah.
He messed with you relentlessly, and then, but if you didn't, you weren't his guy.
Yeah.
So but you had to fire back at him a little bit. But someone I really think about is Herm Edwards. It's towards the later end of my career, and I had problems with my head, and he took care of me. He said, "You get ready to play," and he didn't have me play any preseason games the last 2 years. He said, "Go out, get ready. If you can be ready, on Sundays, I'll take care of you," and he did. And I learned a lot from him, off the field. Great man, great principles, family man. And, when I think about, coaches, I think about him first.
And it was one thing, man. It wasn't talent, it wasn't play, it was your will. And when you play with your will, man, like I told you before, no one can beat you. But you got to play with your will.
Life after football. Obviously, you have a beautiful family. Talk a little about your kids. I watched some on HBO, State of Play, and I watched, it took me back because I watched your wife say something that hit me. She was like, the years after football was hard for us. The reporter asked that, how do you pass that knowledge? She said, just hold on. And I think that kind of stuck with me because it was like, for us as football players, this is everything. This is our life. This is how we go. Talk a little bit about the afterlife and how to prepare for a guy like me. Because I'm coming around that train and other guys. How is life after football? How do you prepare for it? If you can prepare for it.
You know what? You even saw with Tiki. He was prepared. He was ready to leave the game. He was set up with his jobs, the media. But for me, my last game, my last play, I was out, unconscious, and so I was dealing with coming out of head injury and retiring. When I woke up from the next day, I said, "What happened?" And she's like, "You're done." I said, "That's it. No discussions. Doctors retired you before you left the locker room." But it's tough, getting used to it because, how long you played, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna eat, you're gonna watch film, you're gonna practice, all these things.
Yeah.
Now you wake up, you got nothing. And it's cool to have some time, but you get lost, man.
Yeah.
You get lost and you gotta find something, and you saw, she's a great wife, man.
Yeah, she was solid. I looked at the piece and I was like, she's the reason why I'm standing up. And that was amazing. I took a lot from that.
Yeah, I mean, that's big. And she hung in there, and I've been with her since sophomore year in college.
God bless her.
Oh yeah, she's been through a lot, but yeah, she stuck with me. And then one day it was like, you just figure it out, like, I gotta do something here with my life.
Right.
And then I got into finance, and 6 years later, I got my schedule, I got my team, part of a 6-person team in Barclays. It's like, I feel good again, I'm part of a team.
What do you miss most about the game?
What you love the most, the camaraderie.
Yeah.
I got to come out of the tunnel for the Ring of Honor.
We saw you, I was on the sideline, we saw you.
Yeah, man, I saw you, and I was like, last time to do this, and I walked out with Kate and my other 2 sons, and then my wife joined me, and just to speak, and I didn't really get that because I got carried off the field. Not carried, I got led, but it's just like closure to go out there and speak to them and say thank you. I told them I'm gonna walk on fast, but I'm gonna walk off slow.
Okay.
And I took it all in, and tremendous, man. The fans,
they love you.
It's tough. Thank you. It's tough to replace, man.
Yeah.
Just soak it all in now because you never know, man.